This is Twit.
I want to tell you first about Vention bringing you this episode of Tech News Weekly. Well, we talk a lot about it on the show. You know, AI is everywhere, and when it's used right, it can deliver results. Chances are you're already thinking about how to bring it into your business. So the question is, how to do it without wasting time, without wasting money, without wasting that momentum that you have. I got to speak to the folks at Vention about the solution that they provide. Here is the answer. Backed by 2 decades of software delivery experience, Vention's AI workshops offer practical, expert-led sessions that give your team the insights and structure they need to make smart decisions. With it, you bring your product vision and current stack, and then Vention brings deep expertise in AI, engineering, and your business domain. Together, you will turn the high-level ideas into a tailored roadmap you can trust. Whether you're a CTO, a tech lead, or product owner, you won't have to spend weeks figuring out tools or architectures or models because Vention helps assess your AI readiness, clarify your goals, and outline the steps to get you there without the headaches, without wondering, well, what's the next step? How am I going to go about achieving this? Is this actually achievable? If you need help on the engineering front, well, their teams are ready to jump in as your development or consulting partner. It's the most reliable step to take after your POC. Let's say you've built a promising prototype on Lovable, for example. It runs well in tests, but what's next? How do you go from that to an actual product? Do you open a dozen AI-specific roles just to keep moving, or do you bring in a partner who has done this across industries? Someone who can expand your idea into a full-scale product without disrupting your systems or slowing your team. That's the big thing, right? There's one instance they talked about where you have an idea and you implement it, and then suddenly it's costing so much money for each individual user who is using this AI system. And you're going, how in the world do I make this more cost effective? Well, Vention came in and made it more cost effective, figured out how to save money while continuing to do create the AI product that they were looking for. Even with modern platforms, prototyping could be draining. Once you get something working, chances are you'll want to shift gears from problem-solving mode to a bigger picture view. And that's exactly why product leaders turn to Vention. Not just for the AI workshops, but for the peace of mind that comes from knowing you're not building blind. So if you value speed, clarity, and impact, and want to avoid second-guessing your next AI move, well, learn more at ventionteams.com or book your workshop at ventionteams.com/twit. You'll leave with a plan that works, a partner you can count on, and a lot fewer gray hairs. That's ventionteams.com/twit. Thank you, Vention, for sponsoring this week's episode of Tech News Weekly.